Just days from inauguration, security at the Capitol has never been tighter. Some state officials across the country are pointing fingers at the Trump administration for not delivering more vaccine doses.
Coming up, we talk to a local Taekwondo gym and staff about how they've kept a positive attitude through the pandemic.
Live in high definition from your news leader, this is 1024 Action News at 11.
New at 11, we're just 4 days away from the historic inauguration of President-elect Joe Biden, and security has never been tighter. Federal authorities warning of a substantial threat after the siege at the Capitol. ABC's Raina Roy has this story as investigators make arrests and continue their search for rioters.
Just days ahead of the historic inauguration, it's all hands on deck to keep Americans safe. Fences and barricades are up, and up to 25,000 National Guard members are expected in the nation's capital by Wednesday. Federal authorities warning the danger for law enforcement and the general public is, quote, substantial.
I don't know if anyone has raised their hand to say we are coming, we will be there, but we are preparing as if they are.
The FBI concerned about possible improvised explosive devices and the ongoing threat to political leaders. Investigators saying the Capitol Hill siege likely emboldened extremists. At least 10 states activating their National Guard troops. Some Capitol buildings now boarded up. Michigan legislators suspending sessions next week over credible threats around the state capitol.
There's no doubt, what you saw on January 6th shows me that people are taking politics now to the violent realm, obviously, and there's always lone wolf concerns out there.
Horrifying videos show the violence that day. D.C. officer Michael Fanone stun-gunned, beaten, and overtaken by the angry pro-Trump mob.
It looked like a medieval battle scene. Some of the most brutal combat I've ever encountered.
The Department of Justice opening nearly 300 investigations related to the riots. Emily Hernandez, a Missouri woman facing federal charges after she was seen in viral videos allegedly holding a broken sign from House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's door. Jacob Chansley, self-described as the QAnon shaman, also taken into custody. His attorney telling ABC he felt like he was answering the call of President Trump.
He was there at the invitation of and request of our president.
Chansley allegedly leaving a note for Vice President Mike Pence saying it's only a matter of time. Justice is coming. Raina Roy, ABC News, New York.
State police need your help to find a suspect who robbed a local convenience store at gunpoint this afternoon. According to police, this happened at the Buffalo Road Quick Fill in Harbor Creek Township. They say a female entered the store with a pistol and stole an unknown amount of money. She fled the scene on foot with a black bag. The suspect is described as a white female, about 5'6" to 5'9" with brown hair. She was wearing large black glasses. Anybody with information is asked to contact the Erie State Police Station at 814-898-1641. A grim milestone. More than 2 million people are now dead from COVID-19 across the globe. ABC's Alex Prochet reports some state officials are slamming the Trump administration for promising more vaccine doses and not delivering.
Hospitals overrun and healthcare workers overwhelmed with no end in sight to this deadly pandemic. Doctors at Northeast Georgia Medical Center say the ICU is at 200% capacity.
We are having to treat patients in the hallways and also in the ambulances.
The U.S. has already reported 3 million new COVID cases since the new year and more than 100,000 cases logged every day since November 3rd. And the race to vaccinate inching along far slower than anticipated.
I don't want to die of COVID. It's that simple. I don't want to die of COVID.
Multiple states now have more appointments than doses. Some hospitals like New York's Mount Sinai canceling reservations as they worry about lack of supply. Grandmother Pat Jones of Texas says it took her 24 hours to book an appointment.
As soon as you try to get into the site to register, it either crashed because of overload or they had used up all the slots.
Now several governors are accusing the Trump administration of lying that 20 million more doses were about to become available.
This is deception on a national scale. Their empty promises are literally playing with people's lives.
Earlier this week, Health and Human Services Secretary Alex Azar said the federal government was releasing the entire supply to states rather than holding second doses in reserve, but that those second doses had already been shipping out for weeks. Pfizer now saying in a statement, Operation Warp Speed has asked us to start shipping second doses only recently, adding that they're working to ensure Americans receive their first and second doses of the vaccine on time. President-elect Joe Biden says speeding up vaccinations is a top priority when he takes office next week, aiming for 100 million shots in his first 100 days as president by activating FEMA, which will help set up vaccination sites across the country.
And this is a time to set big goals, to pursue them with courage and conviction, because the health of the nation is literally at stake.
Alex Perche, ABC News, New York.
Over 230 people across the Commonwealth died of COVID-19 in the past 24 hours. Here are the latest COVID-19 numbers for the Commonwealth and our region. Tonight, the State Department of Health reporting 178 new positive COVID-19 cases for Erie County. Crawford County reporting 30 new COVID cases. Warren County up 6. Ashtabula County reporting 26 new cases tonight. Chautauqua County remains at 5,424. Across the Commonwealth, an additional 7,166 new positive cases reported and 231 new deaths. Jet 24 Action News is your local election headquarters. Days away from the presidential inauguration, Erie County is taking steps to verify local election results, participating in what is called a risk-limiting audit. With help from a team provided by the Commonwealth, the risk-limiting audit will re-examine Erie County mail-in ballots cast for the November election. Those ballots will be double-checked against the recorded results. Today, the team began the process at 9 a.m. It's designed to help the voters regain trust in our election process
and ensure the voters and the taxpayers of Erie County that our process was done fairly, correctly, accurately. We know that it was done that way. We're confident that it was done that way, but this is just one more verification.
Erie County is voluntarily taking part in the risk-limiting audit, which will continue next week on Tuesday and Wednesday. For all the latest election news anytime, you can turn to your local election headquarters on yourerie.com. And coming up after the break, as the pandemic continues, physical and mental fitness is a concern for many. We'll tell you about a local Taekwondo gym that is helping students stay positive during the pandemic. That's after a first look at the forecast. Craig.
And we're continuing to keep an eye on